Hey, gang. I'm just over here getting set up. Hey, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Jolia. What's up, gang? Happy holidays. Hey, Oprah Queen. What's up to my Patreon gang? How was everybody holiday? Y'all, I didn't even realize. Listen, I need to get myself back together because I didn't even realize. Hold on, y'all. Let me finish. My camera all over the place. My stomach was all in the camera. Forgive me, y'all. I'm so disorganized right now. But I didn't even realize that the full moon was on Christmas, child. The full moon was on Christmas. Did y'all do a Christmas? You know you could do a Christmas ritual. The man of the house is supposed to light the Christmas candle to help bring in blessings. Hey, y'all. Happy holidays. Hey, the change up. The change up says, "Hello, ladies. Should we expect a live chat at 9:30 p.m. Eastern?" I would say maybe two, 1 to 3 times out the week. I'll say that to be fair. Between 8:30 p.m. Central Time and 9:30 p.m. Central Time. If I don't get on past 9:30 Central Time, 9:30 p.m. Central Time, which is 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, more than likely I'm not going to come on. I'm not going to come on past 9:30 Central Time. So that's okay, yeah. So that's 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time and maybe 7:30 p.m. West Coast time. If I'm thinking about that right. Jolia says it was good. I spent time with family. I know that's right, and friends. Christmas is different when you're grown, don't have any kids. KK says Christmas is different. Come on now. Christmas is different when you're grown and have kids. Let me tell you. Ask me how I know. Man, I was just having that discussion with somebody else. Yes, literally yesterday. I'm like, we think about, when how we were young, all that nostalgia, right? Christmas was everything back then, right? And then it's like, were we really jaded by the rose colored glasses of being kids? Because maybe our parents back then probably thought the same thing about their generation back like in the 70s, 60s, and they were just putting on the face for us because we were such in pure bliss and all the holiday feels around our age. In our age group as children at that time, it was just something I was thinking about. Sometimes my mind goes everywhere, but I was like, damn, did our parents really feel like that too back then? Or we was just in the midst of being kids and we didn't have a care in the world. We weren't tainted by the world yet. So we thought everything was just magical back then. Hey, 9-4 Keisha. Mama Magical, the full moon is tomorrow. Okay, somebody told me the full moon was today. Okay, in Cancer. Yep, I heard it was in Cancer, or is it full moon tomorrow? I forgot. I heard that it started. Wait a minute. First, I heard that it started yesterday. Then I heard that it starts today at like 9 at my time. I think it was like 9, either 9:45, 8:45 Central Time. So I don't know. Somebody tell us when the dang full moon starts. Okay, yes, stay tuned. So I don't know. Some people say they get the notifications. Some people say they don't get the notifications. So yeah, just stay tuned. And you can always text the Mama Magical line that's going across the screen right now at the bottom and say, "Hey, Mama Magical, are you going live tonight?" You can always do that as well. We may need to look it up. I thought it was yesterday. I'm confused. I am confused. But 9-4 Keisha, baby, since you are a magical member to the YouTube channel, if you have 2 questions, you can definitely drop them down below. I'll pull some tarot cards for you. So thank you so much once again for being a part of the Mama Magical membership on YouTube. Yeah, child. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know when the dang on full moon is. All I know is I looked up in the sky tonight. I was driving and I saw that the moon was full, and then I seen an omen. It was a whole bunch of big black buzzards. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. When I say a whole bunch, I'm not exaggerating. It had to be at least between 50 to 70 black buzzards all up in the sky, fly across the full moon. And I was like, damn, it's a full moon. And I was on the phone with my godmother. She was like, sure is. So yeah, guys. Yes, shall. Okay, now for Keisha, I got you. So I'm gonna pour some cards for you and let spirit speak. I want y'all to make sure, because I get a lot of this when I do readings for people. How can sometimes people will call me back and saying, they still feeling some type of way, things ain't coming through like that. Always give spirit a chance to work, y'all. That's very important. You need to give spirit a chance to work their magic on your behalf. The 9 out of 10, any challenge that you might be enduring at that time did not happen overnight. So the solution will not manifest overnight. You may get the solution, but the workings still need to be done behind the scenes. So I always tell people that always give your spirits time to work for you. Your time is not their time. What message do you have for 9-4 baby at this time? So yeah, I got about an hour on here with y'all tonight, y'all. So feel free. Oh, okay. 9-4 teacher baby. You got a lot of opportunities. Anytime we see this Ace of Pentacles, we know this is help. Either help is now or help is on the way. This talks about opportunities for a lot of success and abundance in your life. You got to get your mind right first, though. You got to get your mind right first. And any promises that you make to yourself, you have to keep them. Other people will disappoint you, but what you don't do is never ever disappoint yourself. Make sure too with you, your mind and your heart, it got to be one band, one sound as well. Be careful of being deceived as well, especially when it comes to money or someone trying to offer you something. I always say, be in tune to your intuition and your common sense. They work hand in hand. Yes, Nine of Swords came out again, my love, but guess what? It's reversed. So this talks about troubles are going to subside. You won't be in trouble for too long. Help is on the way. Look at the supporting card next to the Ace of Pentacles. Help is there, but you have to make sure that you are in a mind space, a healthy mind space, to recognize it when you see it. So that's very, very important. It shows that potential empty promises are coming your way, but once again, when your mind is sharp, you have the gift of discernment and it's working on your behalf, so you won't be too quick to be um, tricked easily, per se. Let me pull one more for you for lovers. So some things you're gonna have to let go too, especially as far as your thoughts. Maybe not necessary relationships, that too, but also your mind frame, old ways of thinking, being comfortable in sadness, being pessimistic. You have to break away from that as well and trust your process and have a lot of faith in your process too. That's very, very important. So 9 of Swords energy is there, but it looks like there will be some sort of mental healing. Things will start to smooth out better for you. You'll start to feel better as far as your mental, your thoughts as well. So just, don't get too caught up in people, because like I said, people are coming to disappoint you. But once again, once you're spiritually aligned, your mind is sharp and sound, you can see it from a mile away. And you can also make sure that because you're so mentally sharp and you're spiritually grounded on point, and on point, not to take the blame for yourself. Not, well, rather self blame, especially for what other people do as well. So that's important. hmm So I hope that gives you some sort of clarity. I wasn't sure if you had another question, but yeah, that's what your spirits want you to know for right now. Hey, Sim Simma, happy holidays. Yes, I had a good Christmas. It was some little crazy full moon energy things that happened to me, but nevertheless, I overcame them, child. Okay, I'm a survivor and I overcame it. But yes, my loved ones were happy. Everybody was joyous, and I hope you and your families were blessed. So, yes, thank you, my love. So yes, anybody, all those who may have just entered the chat, I got about an hour of donation readings that I can do. They're $25 for 2 questions. And thank you all those who are donating and plan on donating. Thank you so much. Hey, Jolia, my Patreon gang. Thank you so much for your donation. May it come back to you 1,000 times fold. So let's see. Oh, okay. So let's see what your ancestors need you to know at this time. And then we'll jump over to the money bags deck to talk about your career and your finances. I'm so excited for the money bags deck, y'all. Thank you for those who are purchasing this deck. It's on pre-sale. I am so excited for y'all to get this deck. It's not even funny. And the divine gifts and messages deck too. Okay, so let's see what your spirits need you to know. Okay. So think about wisdom. The Empress talks about wisdom, our mother's wisdom, continuing our wisdom, continuing our legacy. You may need to tap into your mother's side of your ancestors as well. Honor the mothers and your ancestors as well. They give so much wisdom and wisdom in abundance. Make sure that you are respecting older women, mature women as well. That's very important. Any type of problems you had with the people in the past, your ancestors are going to help take care of that for you as well. So don't trip, don't worry about it. Things are going to be resolving. You might find yourself, catapulted in a lot of abundance and prosperity too, presently and the near future. Be careful of your communications. Be careful of the words you speak. You may also be experiencing some sort of choice or crossroads at this present time in your life. So, with that being said, you need to make sure that you are making good decisions that reflect on good character. Always, anytime we see this magician, we know he is about strength, willpower, and courage. It is up to you how far success takes you in your life. How much do you really want it? Do you know your own strengths? Are you willing to be courageous and brave in these moments? Are you willing to be a leader in these times? That is very, very important. The magician, he uses everything that he has within himself to make things happen. He is very focused and he is not distracted. For your abundance and your growth, you cannot be distracted at this time. You have to have a vision and you have to stick to that vision at this time. Do not get distracted by the naysayers and the people that will make you make you self-doubt rather. Don't be distracted by those people. It's very important to stay focused at this time in your life. So I hope that gives you some sort of clarity. Okay, Cash App gang, thank you all for donating. And I definitely will be coming over to the Cash App to check y'all out and make sure I get to y'all. So hang tight. Thank you everybody so much. Okay, so let's look at your career. Let's see what comes out as it relates to career and money for you. Let's see. Jolie. Energy that surrounds career, money, and finances, prosperity. He asks for blessings on her behalf. This deck just slides so easy. I love it. It's just like butter. It just glides through your hands. Especially the more that you shuffle. Okay, so it looks like your spirit. I know you asked about career path, but there's some warnings before you embark on your career path that your spirits needs you to know. First and foremost, how is your budgeting? Is it good? Do you know what's coming in and what's coming out? That's very important to know. The card says subscriptions. Evaluate subscription services and eliminate those that no longer add significant value. Do this regularly. So what this means is, for instance, you know how sometimes we might get those notifications, right? And it's all these little random charges that's coming. Like for me, I got an iPhone. So Apple will randomly charge me $9, $7 the next day, $15 2 days later. And I'm like, what the hell is all these charges? And it's subscriptions that I forgot. So that's just when I add it all up, as far as forgotten subscriptions, I'm like, damn, I'm spending $80 a month on stuff that I don't even use. So eliminate things that you no longer use. It doesn't have to be an app. You could have subscribed to, say, Hulu. You don't use Hulu no more. That's $80 a month. Spirit is saying check inventory as far as your finances. You need to know what you're spending your money on. Spirit is saying cut it when it comes to your credit card. Now, usually this comes out when someone needs an extreme check when it comes to overspending, impulsive spending. So spirit is really telling you to cut out and eliminate all unnecessary financial burden in your life. That's very important. Spirit is saying if you are trying to curb impulsive spending or reduce debt, remove the physical card from your wallet. So if you got to take things to the extreme to this match to this point, then that's what you have to do. Spirit also wants you to know you need to be careful of fraud right now and bad business moves. I know you're trying to look for your career path, but Spirit is saying do not go into partnership at this time. So know that your career at this time is not best to go into any type of business deal with anybody. Let's see what comes out. Boss up, success, dedication, and commitment. It's time to upgrade in every aspect of your life. How you feel about entrepreneurship or being your own boss? Or you, if not, you need to be in a position of power. So whatever you do in that career path, you need to be in control. You need to be in creative control. And it's funny how you got the boss up card and the no bad deal card. So once again, it's like two people can't be a boss in the same vicinity when it comes to you. And it's going to take a lot of dedication and commitment, but you being in that position. I'm gonna pull one more just because I love to pull from this deck. There you go. Hard work again. Hard work will get you paid. What you put in will be what you get back. In other words, you have to put in that work. I would consider working alone or entrepreneurship or some type of self-employed thing on the side. What do you do best? What is your natural talent? Spirit is saying for you? Because I really don't feel like you're supposed to be working with anyone else. So look into careers where you can, if you don't want to be a boss, because that's not for everybody. If you don't want to be an entrepreneur, that's not for everyone. I would say do something where you can work alone and you can have much creative room and space as possible. That can be remote working, a remote job, something that you can just feel like you're just in control of it. Because working amongst other people in close proximity may cause you problems. And that don't mean you can't collaborate with other people. Spirit is just warning you of going into deals, contractual deals, binding yourself to other people. So I hope that gives you, something to work off of, something to consider. But Spirit is also talking about your debt in your life. Just be careful of debt and impulsive spirit spending as well. Mm. Now this is interesting because I wanted to pull another card for you, but it says partnership. So that lets me know this is for right now. Don't go into partnerships right now. But that does not mean that this is permanent. That means maybe sometimes in a time in the future when you are well established and you have created a solid foundation within your own career path, then you would be in a position to work with other people. But Spirit is saying whatever you do not do it right now. It's not, it won't work out too well for you. So I hope that isn't the retrograde right now? I wonder if that got something to do with it because that just came in my mind too. Is it the Mercury retrograde right now going on? I wonder. You're so welcome, Jolie. I'm happy that I can help a little bit. Okay, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is jump over to the Cash app, and then after I go through the Cash app, I got Sim Simma because it was a couple of people that donated before you. But thank you so much, Sim Simma, for your donation. Let me check the Cash app, y'all, so I can be on point. Oh, and it's in Mercury. Oh, retrograde and the Capricorn. So we know Cap in Mercury. Okay, let me say it right. Mercury retrograde in Capricorn, and Capricorns don't play about their business, career, finances, and work. So that makes a lot of sense. You need to be really careful of who you do business right now because it's in retrograde, and you don't want to sign something or get into something that you cannot get out of. Be careful. People have gotten their brands and their ideas stolen that way. So be very careful. Self guard your intellectual work, your creative things that you have made. Don't show anybody that right now. That's very, very important. Okay, let's see. Mm-mm. Hey, Kay, thank you so much for your donation and your patience. May it come back to you 1,000 times fold. You are up next, my love. So if you are in the chat, Miss Kay, let me know. And please put your 2 questions below for me. And then Sim Selma, you're gonna be next. I got you. Okay. While Kate is putting her 2 questions in the chat. Mama, what's your cash app? Oh, okay. The Cash App, y'all, is scrolling right down at the bottom. So the words that scrolling at the bottom of the screen, the Cash App should be there as well. Um, okay, hey KK, thank you so much. I see you, girl. Does my friend just Jacinda have a secret? Oh, has okay. Let me pull this up so I can see it. Does my friend Jacinda have secret animosity towards me? Okay, so let's see. Let's see the energy and intention that your friend Jacinda has for you. Secrets and mm. What happened between you and her? Did anything happen to you between the two of you in the past? Because then you got this Six of Cups word, and then the Four, and then the Eight of Pentacles. It's like this person don't want to see you prosper. Something is going on, but it looks like whatever happened was something past tense. Does she gossip about you? The world talks about gossiping too. It looks like something from the past happened, and it's like she has not let that go. And it's like she just don't want to let it go at this time. I don't think it was nothing that serious. I don't see nothing serious here, but whatever it was, it's like almost grudge holding, or maybe you did something to offend her and you don't even know you did it. You know, something like on that type of level. Hey Jay. But it's definitely something that she's holding on to. Um, she's very negative. We never had it, but she randomly start acting weird. Something happened. She just not right randomly. So anytime somebody randomly, and I feel like it's petty. That's why you don't even know what it is. Like I said, it's something small, but it's like she don't want to express it to you, whatever it is. You know how sometimes you could do something unknowingly and you may offend that person. They know that person is themselves know that it's something so petty, so they even feel more pettier, quote unquote, bringing it to you. That's what it is. She don't want to tell you and like I said, I don't think it's. I feel like once she expressed it to you, if that ever happened, I think she made it. She talked about it to other people. She just don't tell it to you. I feel like you're gonna be like, for real, really, girl, because of that. I do feel that way, but it's definitely something small she's holding on to. And I don't want to say that. Let me take that back, because what's small to us is a big deal to somebody else, you know. And if she done switched her energy up, it's definitely something that's serious to her. So if I was you, I would try to have a sit down and talk to her, because I feel like this could be resolved. Whatever it is, I feel like if you got, depending on how strong the relationship is between the two of you, I do feel like it's something that has a lot of potential to get resolved. I feel like she's angry with her life and has a baby that has. See, it's not you. And I'm single. Do I want my life? She complains about things and make it. Absolutely. Okay, so that makes sense. King of Wands. See, the King of Wands do what he wants, and the Nine of Cups does what he wants too. He looks very, very lucky to other people. A lot of people envy the King of Wands because he has a air of command about him. People like to do what the people like to follow him. People love him. People praise him. He gets a lot of lucky things that happen to him, and so is the Nine of Cups. It's like they're really celebrated. It's like their life is just so free. They're impulsive with their moves. So, and when another person who's more restricted, who has more responsibility, they may be a little bit envious about that, and that's an embarrassing feeling. It really take a strong person to stand in their truth to say, "I'm jealous of you," or "I'm envious of you." They'll make it about everything else except the truth, and that's jealousy and envy. So I can see that being something that, you know, she just feel like it's too petty to bring up. She's embarrassed to even mention that. So I do think that your intuition is on point with that. That's probably what it is. I just blocked her because she said some things that I don't appreciate. Well, keep it that way. Don't let her back in. If she's saying things that you know that are, if it's getting to the point where she talking, starting to be crazy, you know, and say little snarky things and, you know, little slick things, then I would cut it off. I just would cut it off. I would leave it right there before things get too far and it's permanent damage right there. So I would just leave it off. She is angry. She is hostile, you know, for no reason. It's envy based. That's all. And it's funny because when I start shuffling for you, I was getting ready to tell you, but I wanted to see what came out in the cards first. I was going to tell you that you need some type of talisman on you. You need to wear something that can ward off the evil eye off of you, or jealousy off of you. You need to walk around, you need to be protected. And you may, I know this is not a full reading, so I don't have the chance to really go deep with you like that, but I do feel like you need to do some sort of spiritual bath. So you need to just, if nothing else, stay on top of your spiritual maintenance at this time. Right now, it's very, very important. So I hope that answers your first question or gives you some sort of clarity. Okay, so let's see what else your ancestors need for you to know. What's this? Okay. Spirit is telling you, be careful. You need to keep it moving on the situation. As far as that situation, I feel like your ancestors are continuing to talk. As far as the situation that we just kind of went through a little bit, don't be stuck on it. Spirit is saying you need to focus on your own transformation. Keep your eyes in your own on your own plate right now. Do not let the foolishness of other people affect your journey and your transformation. Spirit is encouraging you to let that go. That's what they want you to know. They got more commentary about what you're worried about, because we know in the tarot, the most present energy is going to be red and come up because it's the most strongest energy, and it's what you're thinking about right now. It's on your mind. So your spirits really do want you to move on, and not just with that either. Just in life, period. You're getting ready to go through a transition or a change, or anytime the death card comes up, it's a seasonal energy. It's about transformation, and something may be holding us back. Be careful of your old ways and your old behavior as well. That's very important. Anything about you that was a little bit disorderly, for lack of better terms, make sure that you grow and mature at this time of your life, and be brave and be courageous and move forward. You need to have unshakable faith right now, because the changes they're not going to be easy. It's called growing pains, but you have to make sure that you have the goal and the balls to keep pushing through that as well, and taking initiative in your life. Make sure at this time you are very aware and careful of your choices too. You must learn from the past so you can grow and you can move forward. If not, you're going to have a lot of problems. And you need to pay more attention to your intuition and continue to trust yourself as well. Do you have a space in your home for your ancestors? I don't know why they're talking to me about you, like maybe a boveda. Set up a boveda. Do you know what a boveda is? If not, look up a boveda. Look up what a boveda is. Because you need to talk, you need to get more close, not to just to your ancestors, to your spirit guides too. So I hope that helps you. But when spirit pushes you to go on a spiritual journey, you can't have distractions around you. You got to be willing to release and let go of what's old and no longer serves you. Read about bovedas. I feel like you need one. And definitely also with that included, you need to have some sort of space in your house for your ancestors, because they want to help elevate you on your spiritual growth. So thank you so much, KK. I hope that helps you. Okay, Miss Sim Simma, where you at, girl? You so welcome, KK. Make sure you get something on you though that's going to protect you and ward off negative energy and the evil eye. That's very important. You need some sort of spirit protection, and you need to do some sort of spiritual bath. After Sim Simma is Simone. Hey, Simone, I see you. Oh, you did that for Sim Simma's question. Oh, that's wait, Sim Simma. Wait, five for balance. Oh, okay. Thank you. I see what you're saying. Sim Simma, I didn't know that was your name, girl. Thank you so much. Let me put a heart by you on the cash app so Sean can got it. Thank you. So I'm just waiting for Sim Simma. Okay, I'm here. Hey, Sim Simma, girl. How do you see my 2000? Okay, so let's take a little peek into the energy of 2024. Make sure y'all get y'all New Year readings. That's really good, especially if you want to take a peek into the first 6 months of your new year. It's always good to stay ahead of the game. This is around the time I get a lot of people that book readings with me for the new year, which I think is really smart actually. So let's see what 2024 has for you. Top of the year. What are some of the energies you have as it relates to 2024? You ask for blessings and good news and prosperity. Oh, oh, come through, Spirit. Oh, these are some good cards for you, Sim Sim. King of Wands, be bold. You got to take initiative. You got to be distracted. I mean, you cannot be distracted. Excuse me. You have to have a goal, and you can. It's like a do or die type of situation. It's like a take no prisoners. I got to do. You have to be very, very focused and disciplined coming in. Spirit is saying. King of Wands also tells you to make sure you tap into your creativity and remember what your passion and fire is, and go after it. Do not be around no Debbie Downers or no negative Nancy's. Spirit talks about bringing people in your life too. Spirit is talking about people in your life helping you. This talks about support and balance. So make sure that you are open. If somebody approaches you within the next 1 to 3, I feel like it's gonna be the month of March. Make sure that you're open to that partnership. Partnership will be good for you. Do not have the do it all by myself attitude. Now, once again, have that go getter spirit about yourself. Don't let nobody hold you back, but also know that there is blessings and help and support through other people as well. This also talks about harmony, a lot of harmony coming into your life and peace coming into your life. Make sure that you go to your ancestors at the beginning of the year once a week. Make sure you come in strong with them. Spirit is saying this talks about a lot of celebrations and happiness. This talks about community and a lot of people coming to your support. So if this year you kind of felt maybe a little lonely, people didn't really see you like that, you kind of felt maybe like a loner this year. Spirit is saying that there's more people that's going to step in your life and give you reasons to be happy and celebrate. It talks about happy occasions, foundation building too. So once again, you have to come in with a plan with 2024. Set your goals right now because there's a lot of success being promised to you if you do what you need to do the right way right now. But I do see it speaks of a lot of people coming into your life, people that's going to help you bring that spark back, people that's going to inspire you. It talks about a lot of inspiration for you as well. Ooh, come through solidifying that. Solidifying them good words. Wheel of fortune, good karma, prosperity. If I was you, you have a lot of lucky energy coming in. I would definitely take advantage of this. Also, don't be afraid to leave behind what was once in 2023. And this is what I want to say to you as well. Just because a lot of people think that the things that you have to leave behind or cut off were bad things. That's not always the case. Sometimes the seasons you may have just passed. That time has came and went. Now it's time to upgrade, time to go to another level in your spirituality, into your life. No hard feelings at all. It doesn't always have to be hard feelings when you let people go. So that's another thing. Sometimes that leads people to be stagnant, and confused. Like, why am I drifting away from this person or this thing? It's so good. Like, why is it taking me away now? That's when you have to have faith the size of a mustard seed. And that's when you have to really, really, hone into all the spiritual parts of you and realize this is happening for a reason. There is no coincidences. This time has served me. I have gotten all that I have needed to get out of this situation. And it's okay for me to move on and see what else is next, what new phase do I have in my life. That's very important. So I just wanted to put that little extra piece in there because I do get a lot of people that I read for, that kind of have that sentiment about moving on. Everything is good. My job is good. I'm getting paid, but that's not the mission of your life. That's not your life purpose. Your purpose is to continue your walk. Is to continue to evolve, continue to refine, continue to experience, continue to explore. If not, you're standing still. What's not moving forward is standing still. And that's what your spirits want you to know. So I hope that gives you some clarity and some peace. But it's all about moving forward with you, honey. You see that wheel on that wheel of fortune. It don't spin back, it spin forward. It's all about changes. It's all about transformation. It's all about seasons, and enjoy it while you have it, because we know that there's polarity and duality. What goes up, sometimes it always comes back down. So you ain't going to be on the highway for long, because you're going to continue to experience challenges, but that's what life is about. And it's about how you navigate those challenges and how you are able to overcome those challenges. So while luck is on your side right now, you really need to take advantage it. Take advantage of it. That's very important. Once again, don't be afraid of people. Don't be shy of people. Get out there, because people are going to be your biggest support, at least for the first quarter of the new year. So I hope that helps you. And you're welcome once again. KK, it's called Boveda. 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 Mm-hmm. Yep, it's an altar for your spirit guides. All of us have spirit guides that we walk with. Shout out to all y'all that came to the ancestor class that we did this year. I mean, and no, was it no the top of December? It was awesome. I talked all about spiritual guides as well, the different type of spiritual guides we got, how we inherit them, things like that. It was like almost a 3-hour class. People have been asking me to bring it back, so I am going to bring it back in January. I will be posting about that shortly. How to set up your altar, all those things. But if y'all don't want to wait, I definitely have the replay available on my website, so you guys definitely can feel free to check that out. So yes, of course, thank you all so much for all the support you guys continue to give. I'm a magic. I do not take it for granted. So I got about I'll probably be on here for another like 20 minutes. So yes, anybody that just came in, I'm doing $25 donations for 2 questions. Okay, let's see who down here. Oh, okay, Miss Keisha baby. Okay. Hold on. Okay, Miss Keisha baby, give me 1 second. I'm gonna throw some knuckleballs for you. Hey, sincerely Aries, thank you so much for your donation, love. May I come back to 1,000 times fold. Once I do sincerely Aries' 2 questions, then I throw some knuckleballs for you. I got you, girl. So Miss Sincerely Aries says, when will I find a new boyfriend? Okay, so we can see if we can get, some sort of rough estimate or timeline for you as far as finding a new boyfriend. You know what? I'm gonna pull a tarot card for you, and then I'm going to pull for my Mystic Love deck for you. I just want to see what comes out in love. Strength. You got the Strength card as it relates to love. They're coming soon. The Strength card is about companionship, but when it comes to love, what is your thoughts and ideas about love? Are you desperate for it? Do you feel like you're not, you're not lucky when it comes to love? Spirit is saying you might have to switch up your thoughts as it relates to love in your life. So I'm gonna pull a love card from you from my Mystic Love deck and just see what comes out for you. Let's just see. Spirit told me to do it, so I'm gonna do it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I didn't do your second question. Okay, give me a second. Let me go back and read it. Just give me a second. If you can, put your second question down there for me. So after I do Sim's second question, then I'm going to do I got you Keisha 94 someone new. So you are going to get someone new, Spirit said, but it's like they're in limbo. They might not come right away. And this is the present time, but it's in reverse. Definitely you can get love right away. You just got to manifest it. You have to be very clear on what you want. You might even need to write it down on paper to manifest this person, because it's like they're there, but something might be standing in the way. That's why it's reversed. There's some sort of blockage or challenge there, and I feel like it might have to do with your thoughts and your mind, and maybe some things that you have been through. But you need to be very clear. If nothing else, you need to be very clear. There needs to be clarity there when it comes to what is love for you and who do you want to love you. And are you dateable? Can you date yourself? If not, why not? Get to the root of things. and then you'll find your answer. So I hope that gives you some sort of clarity as it relates to love. Okay, so let's see. My kid's dad just got too much. Is this woman mentally okay? Let's see. You want to know if your kid's father's new woman now I can't go too deep because once again, that's we can't be spiritually spying on people. This person didn't give me permission to read on them, but I can read around the situation and to see if your children are in any danger with their father, why or why not. That's how I will ask the question. Okay, so what's this? I'm not gonna lie. I don't really see no mental illness with her in these cards. Once again, this is just a donated reading, so we're not going deep with this reading. Possibly, if I went deeper and pulled more things out and did more deeper divination, we might find something there. But it seems like there might be some pettiness. It seems like if anything, it might be she's trying to stand in the way. Now that could be mental illness to a degree. Anybody that wants to cause problems between a parent and a child. So if you look at it like that, but in other words, I don't see anything too extreme. The death encourages people to move on as well. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles talks about a solid family, unit. Three of Pentacles talking about working good together. I don't know. I mean, have you ever tried to reach out to her? Because it looks like it could be possibility there. Have you ever tried to have a conversation with her? Three of Pentacles. And if you did and it went sour, why? Somebody may be being too harsh on someone. You need to try to reach out and have a conversation with her. I would advise that if it's safe, if you feel like the energy is cool enough to do that, and just get to know her for yourself. As a mother, you are equipped with built-in intuition with your children. So if I were you, I would try to get to know her and have a good conversation and fairly assess her. Make sure you're not overly judging or being overly critical, but give her a fair chance, to impress you, in other words, and just see who she is as a woman. Don't look at her like your child's woman. I mean, your child's father's woman, but as a woman within herself, and make sure you give her a chance, and fill her out yourself. So I hope that helps give you some sort of clarity. You may be surprised what you find out about her. And then I would go from there. You need to make sure you try to talk to her yourself because only you can really feel that out with your own interaction with her. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Okay, Miss Simma, where you at? What was your second? Okay, no problem. I was asking my child's father. Feel bad. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see if he feel bad about not being around. He better feel bad for not being around for your child. Because Simpson, didn't you just have a baby? I think you was telling me before. Does he feel remorseful for not coming around, seeing their child on Christmas? Is there remorse there? You're so welcome, sincerely, Aries. Check her out for yourself. That's the best thing you can do. You have the right to know who's around your children and go from there. He's stubborn as hell. He seemed like he could be a little bit stubborn. Does he got another family at home? Okay, so it's a lot of fire. Ooh, it's a lot of wands energy here. Does he have somebody at home? Did he even attempt to reach out to you? Three of wands. If not, you're going to hear from him. If you have not heard from him yet, you're going to hear from him soon. It's like he may have some stubbornness about him. It feels like it's almost like, yeah, I have my reasons and they're valid. Yes, I did. Okay, did he give you a good enough reason of why he went there? Because it seemed like whatever his narrative is, he's standing strong on it. Have y'all been getting along? I'm just waiting for your reply. Because whatever it is, it's like, hey, I might have not showed up. And even if it's an excuses, it's like he's telling himself that is valid. And to answer your yes or no question, it don't seem like he does. It don't seem like he feels remorseful at all. And as a matter of fact, he left me to be with the other baby. Oh, that's what it is. That's why that's there. That's why I said, does he have another family at home? That's why. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, he's telling himself things, you know, like, hey, I got another I saw one of my kids. I'm It's almost like, when man be like, I'm gonna go while I'm celebrated at, even if they dead ass wrong. It's like that type of energy. Mm-hmm. Not getting along. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's what it's about. Ace of Wands reverse. Just not getting along. Y'all energy is just not good together right now. And man, they just hate stress. Even if they're the cause of it. They just don't want, after they stir up BS, it's like they don't want nothing else to do with it. Ain't that some shit? Excuse my language. But it's like that. Mm-hmm. Does he tell? I hope he at least takes care of the baby, because if not, I'll be making sure he took care of my baby. One way or another. But you know what? No, that's just me being having a little, silly commentary. You do what's best for you and your child. You take the path of peace for you and your child. That's all that matters. As long as you are okay, you are surviving, you are making it, your child is happy. All you can do is play the cards that you were dealt. That's it. That's all you can do. We can't control other people. We damn sure we barely can control our own lives, let alone what other people do. Yeah, stay away. Stay away. We can't make people get their, well, I ain't gonna say we can't make people get their mind right, because we can definitely do a little thing. But then that's, you don't want to be doing spiritual working on people, and you want people to do what they want to do. You really do, ultimately, because if it's not something that, if they're going against their own will, it's still going to be some animosity and hostility there. So, you want people to do what they truly want to do, first and foremost. Nobody, that's desperate. So I hope that gives you some sort of clarity. Okay, Miss 94 Keisha, baby, where you at? You still here, mamas? Also, you want the knuckle bones for the creative job? You want me to throw the knuckle bones for the yes or no for your job? Will you get the job you applied for yesterday? Hey, Jen. Hey, girl. Okay, where's my knuckle bones at, y'all? See, my desk is so disorganized right now. For the New Year's, I gotta make sure I organize my reading space. Cause where's my other knuckle bone? I mean, I got plenty on my altar, but I don't want to have to get up and go all the way over there. Hold on. Okay, give me a second. Let me go get. Oh, here it is. See, that's what happens when you disorganized. See, you don't be ready. You can miss opportunities like that. Okay, so let's see. Let's see the energy around the job that you applied for yesterday. So I'm coming to you on behalf of 942 for the job that she got yesterday. But she's had success getting the job that she applied for. Oh, wait a minute. That's two different questions. I don't want to confuse the spirits, because I'm just really reading your question thoroughly. You said, wait, hold on. Here's my question. Will get a creative job? I just applied for one yesterday. So do you want to know? Because that could be a twofold question. We got to be very concise with our questions when we talk to spirit. Do you want to know, will you get a creative job, or will you get the job that you applied for yesterday? I just want to be clear with your question. You're so welcome, Sim Simma. So I just want to be clear, Keisha. Oh, we couldn't say that's, yes, child. That could be a mess. They sure can. Will I get you the, okay? So let's see. Will you get the job? Show me the image. Keisha get the job that she applied for yesterday. Okay, so it looks like there could be a possible challenge with you getting the job that you applied for yesterday. But the interesting thing is, it does talk about good news for you. See, this is twofold right here. Because on one hand, it talks about challenges and problems. But on the other hand, it talks about blessings and good news that's going to come for you anyway. So this is what I will say to you is this is what my intuition, my spirit is telling me to tell you. Don't take it hard if you don't get the job, because spirit is promising you blessings and pleasant surprises. And you being a favorite person in this season in your life. It does talk about someone calling you and giving you good news. It does talk about you having opportunities. So if we have opportunities, that means we have more than one choice. We have more than one journey that we can embark on. So if you do not, and I hope you hear me clearly, if you do not get the job that you applied for yesterday, know that everything happens for a reason and something else is going to come. But you're also getting a warning here. Be careful of people that are just treacherous and deceitful and lies and things like that. That type of energy, those people are going to be near you in the near future. So make sure that you're not being desperate for nothing or nobody, and know that you are a blessed person. But once again, I just want to make that clear. You cannot allow that to get you down if you don't get that job. You got to keep going. You have to put your best foot forward. You have to be focused around that time. Because Spirit is saying that you are a good luck magnet. You're a blessing at this time. So make sure you just let it motivate you and keep pushing, because they are promising you good news and pleasant surprises nonetheless. So that's why I'm going to say you can't get down, because you're going to block your blessings doing that. And you're going to be distracted and you're not going to be manifesting right. Remember, all these things work in layers. To be a spiritual person, you can't be spiritual when you lack faith. That's the total opposite of what a spiritual person is. A spiritual person is nothing but faith. We make the impossible possible. We go against the grain. Things that people say, you crazy as hell, that's not going to work. We know that that can work. We see the possible and impossible. So that's very important for you to understand that. Keep doing your prosperity work. I hope that you're doing some sort of prosperity working right now. Keep manifesting, keep your goals clear, keep working, keep putting that energy out there. That's very important. Yes, okay. And we can feel it. We can go through, we can cry, but after you get that cry, like my elders told me, get that one last cry, and then you get it out, and then you get back on that horse and you ride it and you do what you have to do. Just don't sit in it. We all got feelings. We can't help feeling disappointed sometimes. But the thing is, it's how long we sit in it. It's how that disappointment ultimately affects us. So don't forget that. You got this. You just got to keep on opening. Anytime, like I tell people all the time, that's trying to manifest a certain job. Do not let that one opportunity of success be your end all, because what it will do is be your end all. When we are trying to manifest success in our lives, that means we have to be open to all possibilities of success, and open to all the ways and channels that success tries to reach us. We cannot narrow it down to one thing. That's very important. When we want success across the board. It's not, oh, well, if it's this one thing that I really want, if I don't get that, I'm a failure. Well, you're going to be a failure then. Because that's the thing, that's the energy you're putting out there. You're saying that's none of this other successful things are good enough for me. I want that one thing. And if I can't get that one thing, then just the hell with everything else. Then you're going to be living in hell. You're going to be depressed. Your roads are going to be blocked. So you have to look at the bigger picture. It's very, very important. Ty Tribbett get a song called yes, My elder talks about that. I think it's called One Last Cry by Brian McKnight. He always joke with us about that. You can't sit on stuff for too long. He always tells us we got to get back on that saddle and ride. We can't stay there. Feel it, cry it out, get that one last cry out, and do what you got to do. Be the go-getter that you know you are. Make this shit happen. That's the energy of a survivor, of a champion. So I'm just checking my Cash App, y'all, because I'm gonna be on here for a couple of more minutes, but I want to make sure that I'm not. Oh, Chandra. Okay, some told me to check my Cash App. Hey, Chandra Moss, thank you so much for your donation. If you are here, Chandra, let me know, my love. I see one of your questions. Okay, I see both of your questions. Thank you so much for squeezing both of your questions in there. So I'm just waiting for Chandria. Oh, that's you. Oh no, that's Mo. It's me. Okay. Okay, so let's see the energy around you moving next year. Let's see if it's looking good for you right now. Remember, the spirits talk about right now. Okay, so let's see. Sandria, show us energy as it relates to Sandria Moss at this time. Um, will she have success in moving? Will she have success in moving? And you're saying this year, so you mean this week? We only got about a week left for this year. Wait, before I throw the cards down, let me make sure that's what you're asking. Are you saying will you have six? Will you be smart to move this year? I just want to make sure I'm reading that right. No, okay, all right, got you. Okay, that's what I thought you meant. I was like, ooh, you over here playing Risk, Russian roulette, huh? You trying to know? You should have hit me up a month ago, at least a couple of months ago. But that's what I thought you meant. Let's see, will Chandria have success moving in 2024? Okay, so what's this? That look like it might be a challenge there. Let's see what that is. Okay, so it looks like you have some sort of setback. Hold on 1 second, you guys. 1 second. Okay, so it looks like you might have some sort of setback in 2000. Okay, it looks like you might have some sort of setback in 2024 in the beginning. But Spirit is saying it looks like you're gonna get what you want. Queen of Pentacles, and then you have that Nine of Cups card. So what I would say is if you don't get the first place you are applying for, don't get down on it, because it looks like eventually you're going to be successful. And if I was you, especially with this Nine of Cups, I would definitely be manifesting. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, y'all. That was telling me my incense was too strong. I had to put it out. But yes, so if I was you, I would definitely be working on my visualization, my manifestation, and make sure you are saving. You have to make sure that you are financially positioning yourself to move. That means you got to be saving, you got to be budgeting, and you have to make sure you are investing in the right things. And if you do that, you're going to be blessed. Queen of Pentacles talks about a stable foundation for a person, and the person made a lot of good decisions in the past, and now they set right now. This talks about a lot of comfortability in 2024 for you as well. So I would start manifesting my house and my place where I want to live. If you know where you want to live, I would even take a picture of it, or I'll write or you can do a working too for a new home. You can do that too. You can do some even some candle work for a new home. I would get some dirt. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I know this ain't one of the personal readings, but I would get some dirt from. I'm gonna just give you a little tip if you don't know. I would get some dirt from the place that I want to move, and I will work that dirt so I can have good success for moving there. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's move on. Okay, so let's see the energy around your second question. You want to know the tone for 2024. Let's see what the spirits need for you to know in 2024. 2024. Let's see. Oh, okay. So Spirit talks about a lot of you two are a person is going to receive recognition and support in 2024. So once again, don't be shocked if people start, giving you a lot of compliments or showing more appreciation for you. It might not even be necessarily people that's in your family, but people of the community as well. But Spirit is saying make sure you are coming in very spiritual this year. You need to tap into your spirits. You need to tap into your intuition as well. Be careful of communication or miscommunication with other people. Three of Pentacles says even though you might be celebrated by many, you may be hated by a few. or people, you might feel like you just can't get along with certain people. Spirit is saying that take that as a sign from your spirits. Use your intuition. If you're trying to, go at something with a person or a group of people, and if it's just not working, make sure that you say like, okay, this is a red flag. I'm not going to force a circle into a square. It's not working, because if you try to force relationships, especially as it relates to financial partnerships, business, career partnerships with people, and it's just not working out, but you're trying to force it, spirit is saying that you might lose out on money. There might be some sort of financial loss for you. So just be very careful of even coworkers, and things like that. Be very, very careful of that. Oh no, says I need to get back consistent with your Discord. It's been crazy though. I've been missing all my tarot classes. Yes, girl. But it's okay, because any class you want to look at, hit me up, because I got the replays and I got the outlines to all of my classes. We going over the major arcana, the minor arcana right now, and then we'll get into doing more spreads. I'm going to start teaching about that. But anything you miss, girl, I got it. Just hit me up. Hit me up. All my Patreon gang. If there's any class that you missed, or you want to even just review again, let me know. I got them all. I got all the replays. So don't even worry about it. That's why I record them all, so people can learn at their pace. Everybody can't make the Tarot Tuesday classes, but you definitely can get the replay. Okay. Try again, because what I do tell people when they say the codes are missed, they're not working, I get the same codes as y'all. They don't get me nothing differently. So sometimes I think on Zoom end, I think on their end, there it has to be some sort of glitch, because I don't get a different code. I get the same one as y'all. So, and sometimes, people do tell me the codes are not working, but then sometimes they'll try again, and sometimes it may work. But if not, I got the outline. So everything I talk about in the class, I'm reading and going off the outline. So no, don't trip. Don't even worry. Okay, Chandra, you need to be more active, child. We need your energy in the Patreon, in the slash Patreon and Discord. But yeah, y'all, don't worry about them tarot classes. I got them all. And once again, even if for some strange reason the replay is not working, everything I talk about, for 90% of what I talk about, is on that outline. So that outline is really good to work off of. You will learn a lot just from that outline. Okay. I think we caught up, y'all. If y'all don't want to do no more readings, what you been going, Chandra? You know what? You are a Patreon gang member. You better hit me up. Let me know what you're going through. Maybe I can work some for you, make it and knock them challenges out the way. You better use your Patreon benefits and hit me up directly. We are spiritual people here. We see challenges and we knock them out the park. We knock them out the way. So you need to reach out to me. Do not be afraid to reach out to me. I might not always get back straight away, but I'm going to get back to you. And if I don't see it, just text my phone and I'll make sure I see it right away. Girl, you was in a whole spiritual group. You better hit us up and let us know what's going on and how we can help. Okay, I'll be looking for your text. Okay, y'all. Speaking of tarot, I know that I had to cancel the tarot class today. We're gonna resume with our tarot as well. It's technically gonna be Tarot Wednesday now. We're gonna do tarot tomorrow via Zoom, 5 p.m. Central Time. So y'all be looking out for that link sometime tomorrow morning, and we're gonna start from there. I had a little setback, some little unexpected things that came up this morning, so I knew I was gonna be prepared to do the class, but we're gonna get back on the horse tomorrow. Okay, y'all. Well, I'm pretty sure y'all may be a little tired from the holidays. Christmas was yesterday. So we can end the live now. Once again, if anyone wants to go deeper with any of their readings that they got, want to know what their spirits got for them, definitely feel free to hit me up and we can go from there. I do have a few more slots left for 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 not the beginning of 2024, but the end of 2023. So hit me up. And that's that, gang. Until next time, peace, blessings to all of you. Have a wonderful evening, night, not evening at this point. All right, y'all.